slide kickoff for the Commanders.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. They'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The Cowboys at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL. Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? When the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up second and
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Check smash, check smash. Go, Rig, go. Ready?
Now again, it's Hubbard going left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
at the 47-yard line.
19
First
right.
down, Washington.
Panther 11, Panther Warriors 70.
Now Daniels. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. These two teams all tied after one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
He hits Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Come
line.
19, come 19. Ready, 60 Maverick, Panther 6.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's second and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on. Set. Steady.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Commanders 7.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Now, faster.
On the tackle. A gain of 14. First down.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
On the set. 65 catch. Let's go now. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Check mash.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's a gain of 6. And the Commanders' first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19
And now an audible here into something else.
Check, Panther. Go.
Right back to Hubbard. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chuba Hubbard His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
line, on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
60 back. Get it. Tackle 80.
Second and 4. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Drops it to Blue. Complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Commanders 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
60, 18 Rodley, 18 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
To the air goes Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Ready?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Mikey, Warriors, 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Okay,
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
3. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
60, shot 60. Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
79 Broncos.
Second and 11. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
There you go, Jack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here. This complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Timberwolves. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready up. Curve 19. Curve 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught by Lamb. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were ready. But the defense has practiced these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The 2 owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boy, is my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
To throw is Daniels. Pushes past him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be cut downfield by McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Ready, check, match, check, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Trump 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Sly able to put this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. A little juke. But a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game, 24-24. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That is up across the 25 and down. Down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Paul, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 68 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. Check. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Back now in Arlington. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Rig.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
27-yard line.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Hey, Smash. Mustang 19.
Back to throw here. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Turpin from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Makes the score Cowboys
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Fighting Hardman.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
60 Mavericks. Ready? 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Come 19. Let's go now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Loose inside the 30.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
52. Commanders 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the give, this is Blue. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 38.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 65 yards.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Commanders 45.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Okay, break. 18, pioneer. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Pep, ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Go. Ready,
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
ready. 60 Maverick, 19 Tigers.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 45.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18, left. Let's go. 19, 18. Seven Pirates.
Here's Daniels.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Second and a couple.
19 Lions. Cougar 19.
To the air goes Daniels.
And that is is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Dragon 60. Ready? Press rolling. Mustang 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play.